Should we have it be a surprise? Oh crap!
Well,
It's too late.
Who's that Pokemon?
Surprise!
It's me, Alexis Amarante.
No, you're Addie KH.
Oh,
There's Katie H, Addie K, and Addie KH.
She left. No one. Anyone who's not here yet.
I'm so sorry.
Only 5 people had the surprise ruined for. Oh, now it's 15. There's no turning back now.
I wonder who Katie H could be.
Certainly
Caitlin Handley.
I don't know. Oh my god.
Bless you.
Thanks.
Good evening, Heather Rockwell.
Hi.
Hello.
Katie, do you know you have to click out of private chat, but you can see the comments incoming.
Incoming comments. Okay. I am new. Hi, my name's Katie. I'm a Virgo, and I just really like dunking chicken in sauces. Ketchup, honey mustard, right?
Katie, we have a question. Is it cooked chicken or just chickens in general you like dunking in sauces?
Well, sometimes I get a little feisty, and I just take the whole thing, beak and all, just dunk it. But that's only for like Thanksgiving and Arbor Day.
Arbor Day is the big one in the South.
It is. Celebrated Arbor Day with Katie, and it's big.
Like a good old-fashioned Kentucky Arbor Day.
Better bring some sweatpants because you'll need them.
Well, you want to cut them off, though, right above the knee, because you need the elastic waist, but you also need the breathing room. It gets hot.
I misspoke. Make sure to bring your cut-off sweatpants for Arbor Day.
No, you bring your regular sweatpants. You cut them off as like a ritual. Yeah. You haven't celebrated Arbor Day with Katie. I have. So. Alexis remembers. I was a little drunk, but don't tell my mom. When is she not? What? Hi, Kathy.
Mom, I gotta go keeping me up.
Yeah.
She actually on the phone?
Yeah.
No.
She's not.
That was an acting masterclass right there.
Thank you.
Like they always say that truthfully acting like you're on the phone is one of the hardest things to do. That right there, masterful.
That and holding a baby. It's hard.
So people trying to drink hot liquids.
Mm.
The alcohol thing.
Have any of you out there also tried a hot liquid lately?
Raise your hand if you tried a hot liquid.
Morning at 10 a.m.
I know Alexis is holding a baby and drinking a hot liquid at the same time.
Oh, casting Alexis Amarante and all of the black and white paid programming, like struggle scenes, just with that take alone.
Thank you so much. Are
you Alexis Amarante professional before?
Do you have trouble drinking coffee while holding your baby?
Guys, Jeff just called me a professional before.
Wait, what does that mean now?
As opposed to and after?
Oh, Allison Petrillo says, Haley, what is the beverage? It looks delicious. Let me tell you, I could tell you every ingredient in here because I was told them by Josh Kahn, and he said every ingredient, and I know because I heard and I listened.
She's drinking, I think it's a whiskey, like smash. It's got whiskey. It's got something fizzy. It's got blueberries.
2 of those were right.
Nothing fizzy?
Which 2?
No, it has tequila. I think it has
You told us it had whiskey earlier.
You did tell us it had whiskey.
Like 4 times.
I don't think I did that, guys.
I hate you. What? Maybe everyone should know what she was doing for half of rehearsal. Alex?
Okay. I'll show them. Everyone, get real close to your screens. Because it's a small image. I want to make sure you see it clearly. What? An actor.
Oh God! Well, welcome to the IT crowd, where we're hired by your therapist to keep you coming back for more.
All of you are very well. Allison said Josh could poison you so easily.
Yes, I drink anything unquestioned.
But Josh answered the question.
Oh. See, I told you guys. Were you not listening?
What is passion fruit nectar different from passion fruit juice?
Yeah.
You know it is.
For one is the nectar, and one is the juice.
Right, you idiot. A nectar is like what the hummingbird eats, so you actually have to get it out of the hummingbird, and you have to milk some hummingbirds.
That's too far, Katie.
Or, hear me out, not far enough.
Well, you know,
Well, the thing is, you gotta take them out to a nice dinner first. It's a process. Like, you gotta treat them nice, cuddle after.
well, you know, guys. Speaking of milking hummingbirds, it's time for the theme song.
The IT crowd.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the IT crowd. My name is Jeff Wolfthal. I am your host this evening, and tonight I am joined by 4 fabulous improvisers that I have the honor to share a screen with and don't have to actually be physically close with, which is my preferred method. Introducing for you all the person that put together today's theme, Alex Stompoli. The person who fell out of a building today, Alexis Amarante. The person whose pose you just saw, Haley Carlson. And the reason for the season, the person we are all gathered here today to celebrate, Katie Hope Noble.
I was really hoping you'd say yourself. I won't lie.
What?
I was really hoping you'd be like, and the person who we're all here for, me, and then like, forget I was here. Anywho,
He doesn't have the confidence for that.
I really don't.
no. I'm done. Jeff will have good confidence.
I got scared. I saw you in the screen before. What did you make? Chicken?
Did you bring some sauces?
You gotta dunk it. It's Arbor Day.
What sauces are there?
We have to get back on track.
I'm sorry. I'm just
Yeah,
so
we're
enraptured
on track.
by
I'm
Alexis
getting
talking to her
chicken.
imaginary friend.
Chicken hand delivered to me.
And playing the role of David Handley is Josh Cacknage.
He just brought up a bowl of chicken and is giving me some chicken.
I thought
I
your
can't wait for him to live with me again.
Thank you. He knows I need protein.
Yeah.
Yes, you do. You need to be eating a lot of it for the activity that you're doing.
Yeah, I'm trying to hit my macros.
Come on now.
Well, now I'm good. I don't need to be here anymore. So
Oh, all right. Well, Alexis is fed. Thank you so much for coming. And so now we are here to do some improv for you all tonight. We're here to entertain you, provide some laughs to start your week. And
Don't choke on your
Alexis,
chicken.
did we interrupt you?
you're such a bitch.
and we hope to make you laugh tonight. I've already laughed tonight, so I'm off to a good start. Who cares about anything else? We're going to start things off today with a game that we call 185. But because of tonight's theme, it's actually, we're going to do 151 because Alex designated a Pokemon theme. Haley?
Since Katie's in the RT crowd now, I have decided that I will no longer be playing these games because she's good enough for 2 people.
No, I'm not.
I think I can.
Be out. I'm worse.
No,
No, I think maybe both Alexis and I are out.
There is no escape.
don't leave me here alone.
You're so good.
I'm not. I haven't had
ever been good at
alcohol.
Quick Wit?
I've only had water.
That's what makes you good. You're on your form. You're in form.
Yeah,
You're
I've
on
never
line.
been good at Quick Wit.
You're over promising me, and I'm gonna under deliver. Let's go. Let's do it.
That's Honestly, that's the best thing that any of us can do, under-deliver. So, the way this game is played, they're going to be telling the world's most formulaic joke. 151 blanks walk into a bar. The bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't have enough room for 151 blanks. And the blanks say a punchline. I know, it's a real knee slapper. It's their job to make that funny. And that is why we pay them with the Venmo at the IT Crowd.
You're so smooth, buddy.
Thank you. Segues. So to start things off, 151 scalpels. Scalpels.
151 scalpels walk into a bar, and the bartender says, aren't there normally 185 of you?
That's 51. 151 scalpels walk into a bar and they are wasted, falling all over the place, accidentally snipping ankles left and right. And the bartender kicks them out and says, I'm cutting you off.
All right. 151 scalpels walk into a bar. The bartender says, I'm sorry. I just don't have enough room to serve 151 scalpels. The scalpels want to stand their ground, but some of them want to leave, and they go, I'm sorry, we just can't make an incision.
Nice. Like decision.
Thank you.
151 scalpels walk into a bar. The bartender says, I can't serve 151 scalpels. And the scalpels say, it's okay. We'll go see it. Sorry.
Are they babies?
It's okay.
I was going to say, it's okay. The doctor already picked the one guy, so we'll just wait outside for him.
That's hilarious.
So why do you think I laughed first?
Well, pretty noble move.
151 scalpels walk into a bar, and the bartender says, I'm sorry, I don't have room to serve 151 scalpels. And the scalpels say, well, that's not good hospitality.
151 very polite scalpels walk into Gerald's bar. And Gerald, the bartender, says, I'm sorry, we don't have enough room for 151 scalpels. And the scalpels say, please, sir, Jerry.
Oh, God.
151 scalpels walk into a totally separate bar, and they said, that Jerry guy's not very sharp.
I'd like to point out, hospital is already a word, hospitality.
Okay.
Great. You've done it.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, but that wasn't the joke, Haley.
Thank you for that illuminating point.
Is this what it feels like to be a man?
No.
Moving on.
Answer that.
So scalpels came from Brian Smith. Thank you, Brian, for submitting that suggestion. The next one comes to us from Amanda Scott. 151 tennis rackets.
151 tennis rackets walk into a bar, and the bartender says, I'm sorry, I don't have room to serve 151 tennis rackets. And the tennis rackets say, please, come on, we just want a double.
151 tennis rackets walk into the bar. The bartender says, I can't serve 151 tennis rackets. And they're like, yeah, we can. Where's a job application?
151 tennis rackets walk into a bar, and the bartender says, I can't serve 151 tennis rackets. And the tennis rackets say, ah!
151 tennis rackets walk into a bar, and the bartender says, I can't serve you guys. You're wearing nothing but net.
151 tennis rackets walk into a bar, and the bartender says, I'm sorry, I don't have room to serve 151 tennis rackets. And the tennis rackets say, oh, come on, a little birdie told us you could.
Oh. 151. Hang on, I'm eating chicken.
Oh.
151 tennis rackets walk into a bar. The bartender says, I can't serve 151 tennis rackets. And the tennis rackets say, oh, come on, love.
151 tennis rackets walk into a bar, and the bartender says, hey, are you, Haley Carlson's brother Rudy, because he used to use you to hit apples at with a tennis racket and make her run.
Haley, do you need to talk about some trauma with us?
If you take an apple and you hit it with a tennis racket, it flies into a bunch of pieces, but there is one deadly projectile among it. The core. You just have to be able to.
The racket, if you let go of that as well.
Yes.
That's my joke.
All right, let's do one more. This suggestion comes to us from Nathan Imhoff. 151 pies.
I have to do some math for my joke. Hold on.
I see. Oh man, I know where this is going, and I'm excited.
You all know where it's going, but I'm the one who's going to say it.
No, I don't. I'm just trying to think of an American Pie joke that I can say on the internet.
Okay, so 151 pies walk into a bar. The bartender says, I can't serve you guys. You can't even drink. And suddenly 3,020 blackbirds just pop out of them. And they're like, can you serve us?
That's the game. That's the game right there. We got to end it.
You guys said that I was good at these, and then any joke, it just ran out of my head like earwax. It was gross.
They were fantastic.
I love. It's not every day you get to make an old King Cole reference when playing 185.
Not with that attitude.
There's a lot of Nat King Cole references, though.
Well, that was 185, or sorry, 151, because we are rocking the Pokemon theme today, which begs the question: what's all of your favorite Pokemon?
I know a bunch of them.
Yeah, me too. I know as many as Haley does. If not, maybe one more than she does.
No,
I like the one that goes Wheezy.
I think his name is Wheezing.
I don't know what he evolves to. I don't know what his powers are. They just make me giggle.
Oh,
Isn't that Lil Wayne?
my camera just disconnected. He evolves into coughing.
No, coughing evolves into wheezing.
Okay.
Which one's the smokestack with the monocle?
Oh, that's out of the original 151.
How do you
I
not
also like
know?
Geodude. He's all arms, no legs.
Love him too, for sure.
I like the two bisexual villains.
Those are Jesse and James.
Mm-hmm.
You telling me that they're not bi?
Oh, they're absolutely. Not with each other. Oddly enough, not with each other.
I cautiously say James is just a flaming homosexual. I think Jesse is bi, but I think James is just gay.
I mean, you know more than I do.
Well, we brought him on tonight, guys. I'm just kidding.
Jesse James? Wait, is that a person?
Jesse James, that's right.
Jeff, what's your favorite Pokemon?
I was always partial to Arcanine because he's just a big dog and super neat. This may surprise you all. I was a nerd as a child and as an adult. But when I was in 4th grade was when like the Pokemon craze really hit. And my parents brought me to a hobby shop and bought me a pack of Pokemon cards that were like Japanese. They weren't like legal American Pokemon cards. And it had a holographic Arcanine in there, and that was my favorite Pokemon from then on.
Oh, I love that.
Did you guys ever play Pokemon Snap on the N64?
Yes, I did.
Whole game, just take pictures.
I loved it. It's so good. Recently released on the Switch.
I need to check that out.
All right. Well, I guess we should probably get back to the show. Remember, friends, IT department, countrymen, if you enjoy the things that you're seeing, if we are providing you with some entertainment and you find yourself in the financial position to be able to do so, we have our Venmo at the IT crowd that we appreciate any donations that you send our way. We just want to make you laugh, but that is also another acceptable way to show your appreciation. So thank you in advance.
I'm here to make you cry.
And you succeed.
Thanks. Professor Doug Lasfer.
Doug Lasfer.
Sorry, I'm reading the comments, and it devolved into more Pokemon. They don't care about what we're saying.
I think you'll learn that quite quickly. Is we're just like sort of a secondary thing for them hanging out.
I like that, actually. That relieves a lot of pressure to be funny.
Yeah.
They're not.
Okay.
But we're going to put that pressure on because we're going to switch over to another game. This next game is Weird Newscasters. In this game, Alexis is going to be anchoring a news show. And she is going to... Her co-workers are going to be a bunch of interesting characters. Her co-anchor is going to be Katie Noble. And Katie is going to be co-anchoring as Hulk Hogan baking cookies. Cookie baking Hulk Hogan. Let's see here. Haley is going to be doing the sports as Chuck Norris, the florist.
She has no idea.
So, dude, he's strong.
Good luck. And then Alex is going to be presenting the weather. And Alex is going to be presenting the weather as the camp counselor who takes his job far too seriously. We all had that camp counselor as a kid.
Okay.
Yeah. And thank you to Dan Gualtieri, Becca Terrio, and Rebecca Marlowe, who submitted suggestions that generated those quirky characters. And I'm going to leave you, Alexis. And when you hear the...
I don't know the rest of the instruction.
So when you hear the music, you can get started.
I did. Good evening. My name is Charlie Bettleman, and tonight's top story, the one singular brain that all women share has been lost. That's right. It did spend a day with its gay uncle. He put it back on a bus, and we have yet to find it. That is a true top story. Now we're going to move over to my co-anchor, Flaps McGinley. Flaps.
Hulkmania is getting wrecked in the kitchen, brother. Now we're gonna sell you the whole seat, but you're only gonna need the golden edge of a chocolate chip cookie. In our next segment, I'm gonna go Hulktastic on a fresh batch of Pillsbury cookies, and I won't be sharing.
Thank you, Flaps. I expect nothing less.
Back to you.
Thank you so much. All right, that was Flaps McGinley. Now we're going to be heading over to sports with our sports anchor, Marcus Shanley.
Hi, everybody. It's me, Hulk Hogan, a very strong man. I'm known for a lot of things. Jokes, mostly. I'm doing sports today, but I also have a hobby that I'd like to share with you on air, which seems professional and appropriate. If you like tasteful designs, bold colors, and statement floral arrangements, come to me at... I'm not Hulk Hogan. I'm at Chuck Norris's Normal Floral, because I'm known for a lot of things, and I wish it was more things that had to do with my love for beauty. Thank you. From me, Mr. Norris.
Thank you, Chuck Normal. That Chuck Norris Hogan. Hulk Norris Hogan Chuck. Thank you so much. And now on to our weathercaster, Chip.
Well, hi there, ho there. Thank you so much. All right, campers, everyone listen up and gather around. It is going to be a hot 96 degrees. I said listen! Thank you. It's a lot of shouting back there, all right? You're not going to be able to hear how to protect yourself from the sun's harmful rays if you are shouting. All right, now, does everyone have their first aid kit that we asked you to bring? Everyone got it? All right, now you've got your essentials here. Remember, it's important to have these with you. We've got... Who's opened the Band-Aids? Who has opened the find out. We're opening Band-Aids for recreational reasons and not for your safety. I'm going to be upset. All right. Now, We've also got aloe in case you get burned today. As I said, it's going to be 96. There's not a cloud in the sky, and we're going to be at the lake. Because today we're going to be working on some canoeing and some, I said, sit down. All right. Great. Wonderful. And we're going to have a campfire later. Everyone gets approximately one s'more because I'm not sending you home hyped up on sugar, you little fat bastards. All right. Great. Very good. Now we've gotten the weather out of the way. Who wants to go have fun? Huh?
Thank you so much. That was our weathercaster, Chip. I have been Charlie. I've forgotten my last name. We will keep you updated on that brain situation when we tune back in at the 11 o'clock news. Have a good night.
All right, and that's the game. Call me a prude.
Okay, prude.
Prude?
Prude.
You're a prude.
For what recreational purposes might one use Band-Aids?
For fun.
Waxing,
Like putting them on randomly.
playing doctor,
Condom.
My mistake.
tricking someone in that you scraped your knee for attention.
There it is.
Attention. That's true. That's true.
Maybe Katie has the brain.
Tire patch.
I have the brain.
Katie, do you have the brain?
No.
Oh, well, crap. There goes that plan.
False alarm.
What do you?
We cannot find it.
Well, regardless of brain status, we're going to move on to our next game. And that next game is a game called Two-Line Vocabulary. Alexis just dropped out.
Probably getting more chicken that she can't share with us.
You're still thinking about that, aren't you?
I am so hungry.
Me too.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, right
happened?
here.
I had a Charlie horse. I'm fine.
Yeah, right there.
You had a whole horse in your room?
Yeah, name's Charlie.
Charlie Horse was my favorite lamb chop character.
You just dated yourself there, Jeppe.
I know, and I don't say much at dinner.
We both had jokes.
Sorry.
One joke at a time.
Haley, please give yours.
I wish I could date myself. Okay, now yours.
And I don't say much at dinner.
What was the initial joke? I don't remember how
It's
this
literally
started.
the same freaking joke. I said you dated yourself, and he said I don't say much at dinner. You.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
All right. Two-Line Vocabulary is a game where Alex can say pretty much whatever he wants, but his scene partners, played by Katie and Haley, are restricted in the words that they can use. Alexis gets to take a break for this game.
Restricted.
Restricted.
Ew.
They like
So, Katie, you have two lines that you can repeat as many times as you want, but these are the only lines that you can say through the course of this scene. And that is, trust me, you don't want my opinion.
That's a whole phrase. Trust me, you don't want my opinion?
Yeah, you can break it up if you want to.
Okay.
And that solves that question.
That solves that question.
And your two lines are courtesy of Shannon Gingrich and Brian Smith. Thank you, Shannon and Brian. And then Haley, your two lines are, that's like a double whammy. And perfect.
Okay.
And those lines are from Sam Phillips and Aaron Roach Gualtieri. So thank you, Sam and Aaron.
That's right.
And I'm going to go away for a little while. And in this scene, you all are members of a yacht club out boating. And whenever you're ready, action.
Perfect.
It's another wonderful day out here showing the world we have money. Don't you agree, Beatrice?
Well, that solves that question.
Oh, and don't forget to wave to the poor people as we sail by, Margaret. It's customary.
Perfect.
I know. Would anyone like champagne?
Trust me, you don't want my opinion.
Perfect.
Well, oh, wonderful. A glass for you then. I do want your opinion. That's why I asked. Would you like a glass of champagne?
Trust me, you don't want my opinion.
My God, I'm so sorry your LASIK surgery hasn't gone well. All right, well, fine. No champagne for you. Margaret, how much would you like? A bottle, a glass?
That's like a double.
I guess that answers my question.
It did answer the question then. Very good. Two drinks for you. Now, which one of you who brought the hors d'oeuvres? Margaret, did you not? Weren't you bringing hors d'oeuvres? Yes, Beatrice?
Trust me, you don't want my opinion.
Then why did you bring me in to whisper?
You don't want my opinion.
Well, that's fine, but I'm not asking for an opinion. I'm asking for hors d'oeuvres. And once again, Margaret has failed on our yacht, drinking our drinks. Yes, Margaret.
That's like a double whammy.
Well, yes. Oh, 1 second. Yes, Beatrice. Yes. Oh no, not me. You want to talk to Margaret? Beatrice would like to.
Perfect.
I guess that answers that question.
It's like a double whammy.
What whammy? Here we are, 3 affluent rich people on a boat with nothing but champagne and nothing to eat. We could die.
And that's the game.
Those are like the most difficult lines I think I've ever had.
Really awkward reboot of Gilligan's Island.
Very
Where everyone is the millionaire and the wife.
Millionaire and the wife, yeah.
What is happening? Oh, it's opposite day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you
I
haven't.
kept doing this, and I'm like, why can't I touch my hair?
Where is it? That actually really freaked me out. I thought it was going to be the other side. Still not used to it.
Katie, you clearly did the origin of your lines proud. Shannon, very complimentary towards your interpretation of your line.
Thank you so much, Shannon. It's really an honor to receive this nomination. Truly, with all these amazing actors here.
Oh, that's a funny idea for a game, Katie.
Accept an award?
The way we're set up, we do look like when they have all of the like actors at the ceremony, and like Jeff could just like be like nominating and then just surprise pick whoever it is, and they get like the bigger version of the screen. They get like this version and have to do an acceptance speech. We all have to like try to keep a nice face to the side.
Let's play that next time. I like
You could do it like press conference where they don't know what they've won for.
Yeah, that'd be
just people are yelling from the audience.
And,
you know,
and
like
the nominees for best foot acting in a screenplay, the nominees are Alex Stampoli, Benedictine Cumberbund, Leslie Ann Warren, and Haley Carlson. And the winner is Alex Stampoli.
It's such an honor. It's truthful. I mean, my feet have really pedicured my depression. And I get so flustered that I just have a list of people that I'd like to thank. I'd like to thank my foot girl, Alexis Amarante. You've always been there to tend to my bunions and corns. To Famous Footwear for keeping me looking stylish. They're starting to play the music. I'll just read the names off really quickly. Dr. Scholl. Good guy. If I can't.
We regret to inform you that we read the wrong name from the winner's envelope. The actual winner is Haley Carlson.
I fucking knew it. I was just.
You said the F word. Yeah.
She never says it first.
I'm very proud of you, Haley. Well done.
I mean, I knew I won. That was stolen from me.
We could get the music to play behind. That'd be a funny game.
Fun game, yeah.
We should play a different version of it every week.
It's like the new Most Likely To, with
Yeah.
a little bit more stakes and creativity to it.
Also, I was not listening when you guys were explaining this, and all of a sudden I was off to the side and waiting to
I
get.
don't think we did explain it.
Okay.
No, you were there. You had as much info.
You guys got some free improv there.
I'm the winker here, KDH.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She took it back.
Haley does the mouth wink. Katie does the 2-eye wink.
That's okay. Okay, yeah, that's funny. And you get cross eyes. That's your go-to move.
That was
Garland, if you're here, I stole that joke from you, and
From
I
who?
love you, and I think of you every time.
You said Mike? Is that Mike Garland?
Stole that from Mike, who
Oh my
I think
God.
stole it from Eugene Levy, but it's okay. It's a good bit.
Okay, no, we have all three of you on. You, Mike, and Eugene, and you just do a scene.
Just this the whole time.
Look, if we had the power to get Eugene Levy on this show,
Mike did it with regular glasses, though, right? Like he
Yeah.
had like the glasses, and when we took them off, he was like, "That's what I thought."
Yes.
we could probably pay Eugene Levy to do a cameo for the show.
Oh.
all right, out there in the IT department, if you have a direct line to Eugene
Oh.
Levy,
Eugene had it.
invite him to become a part of the IT crowd.
We take any
for a
of the
night.
levies at this point.
Mhm.
I take the wife. I take anyone's wife. Watch out, husbands and other wives, you lesbians.
It just reminded me of her last week saying, "Way less attractive without the bus."
What?
About Dolly Parton when we were playing Chat Roulette.
Oh yes,
Mm.
not as attractive without the books.
Without the bus. Have it as, can this be interactive? Have it as one of the questions, and we can nominate someone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's so many ways to play this game. That's why I do think we should try a new version every week and see which one we like.
I
Also,
agree.
you guys all just got to see live how we make up improv games. Like,
Mhm.
this is legit what happens.
This is the level of thought that goes into it. We're like, okay.
Well, let's give it a shot. Some things work, some things certainly don't.
Exactly. But we always play test, and there you go. If you want to be part of future playtesting, sign up for our Patreon. That doesn't exist yet. But moving on to our next game. We're going to do a game called The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. But we like to always add one more. We do The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, and Alexis.
Because she's ugly.
So in this game, they will be answering questions submitted.
What the fuck? I'm allowed to say it. It's already been said.
No one ever.
The people in the comments have said that. They have said if someone says it first, then I'm allowed to say it. Because normally it's me saying it first. So
Who makes up the rules here? Oh, damn it.
High five. 1, 2, 3. Shoot.
The vantage point.
vantage point. Wait. Wait.
One.
Wait.
1, 2, 3.
Wait.
Wait, Katie, do it again. 1, 2, 3. I had the nap.
Wait. Move your head like you're a basketball, Katie.
Katie, I'm gonna be your hand. I'm gonna be your hand coming through. High five, like punch me. No, punch.
Oh.
Oh.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Did it look okay?
They're sober right now. I just need to point this out. They are all. I mean, Haley questionably, but
No, I'm quite sober. Alex, touch my head. That feels
Put
good.
up the other hand.
Hey, Haley,
Yeah.
you have your drink in your hand?
Yeah.
May I grab it from you?
You may.
Guys, we're missing out on a whole floor.
Katie, touch my head.
1, 2, 3. Oh.
that looks
Here
good.
you. You're right in. She got
All
away.
right. Back to the game. The good, the bad, and the ugly.
Oh, that was fun though.
A new game. A new game.
One day we are going to surprise them, and like Haley will manage a way to like reach through the screen and actually pull us into whatever room she's in.
Yeah, I can't do that. No, that's not currently in power I have.
That sounded like it is actually a power that you have. Anyway, the good, the bad, and the ugly. In this game, they will be answering questions that were asked by our audience last week, but we didn't actually use the questions last week, so we're going to use them this week. In this game, Katie is always going to give good advice. Alex is always going to give bad advice. Haley is always going to give the weird, ugly advice. And Alexis is going to give advice as Haley.
So excellent advice.
Sure. So we'll get things started. The first question.
Take me out.
The first question comes to us from Becca Terrio. Becky, I'm so sorry, Becca. Becca asks, my roommate decorated with pictures of serial killers. What do I do?
Hi, Becca. This is a great question. When you have a shared space with a roommate, I think you've probably been living with each other a while now. They probably feel comfortable enough to put these maybe less than savory images on the wall. If they are in a good place to be speaking to you, I think it's totally appropriate to just sit down and say, hey, I really want some of my own art in this space as well. Can we take down a couple of the lesser murderers and maybe replace it with some photos of art that I like? I think she would, or they would probably be very receptive to that because they care about you.
Becca, I understand the need to ask this question. You're probably now in your own domicile feeling threatened and perhaps a little scared. And I think a way to combat that and to send a very clear message to your roommates, since they are decorating with pictures of serial killers, is to go to the Walgreens or CVS. They will be across the street from each other, as we as a society have planned it that way. And you should immediately take a very recent selfie of yourself and develop it in real time, 8x10 glossy, your choice, and come back home and pin your photograph into the mirage of serial killers that are up there as decor to send a message to say, number one, how dare you leave me off this wall? Number two, sleep with both eyes open tonight because I am now one of the serial killers you so admire. And maybe, just maybe, you'll be my next.
Pretty funny because I sort of had the same advice, so I'm just going to go that direction. Here's the thing. I hear the undertones of your question, Becca. I think we all do. You're in love with a roommate, right? I mean, who among us, not me. No, Ted and his hair, if they're flowing, his eyes are shining. But I don't care about him, and I can't foresee any sort of intimate. Never mind. You want to get your roommate's attention, right? You want to be on the wall, just like little buddy, what's your name? Alex? Yeah, that's what he said. You want to get on the wall, but you're not going to, you would never be so presumptuous as to walk in and put your own face. You want to be able to have your roommate take your face in picture format and place it on the wall. So you are going to have to kill. And not once, and not twice, not even 3 times, but serially. I think you're following here. It's really anyone's guess what a serial killer, how many it has to be before you're serial. 2, you hear that on the news. Yes, Katie, did you have a question? No, Katie, please. What is it? How many? Katie, no, please. No, Katie, time for your question? No, sorry. Jiggly, did you have a question? No, neither did I. Thank you for your time. Oh, sorry, the winker, did you have a question?
Listen up, Daddy-O. Okay. So, here's what you're going to want to do, okay? So, step 1 is complete. You have used the demon that has been possessing your body for quite some time. And you use it to possess your roommate. You got them to put up pictures of serial killers all on their wall. That is step 1, baby doll. So, now that we're done, now we move on. Phase 2, baby. So, baby girl, here's what you're gonna do. Okay? What? So, next step. You don't want to be associated with them at all. The cops are on to them. They're not on to you. No. Your serial killing habits have gone under the bridge. No one's really noticed them. So the cops, they're going to be onto your roommate now that you use that demon to possess your roommate to put up the pictures of serial killers. But now, next step, you're going to want to disguise yourself, baby doll. That's right. Yeah. That's right, baby doll. You're going to want to be unrecognizable so that when they say, oh, no, I have a girl roommate, you say, no, I don't know who that is. That's what you're going to want. It's what you're going to want.
Okay, but hey. Are you free later?
Oh, sorry, Katie, did you have a question?
I did. Are you free later?
I am free. What about you, Jiggly?
I'm just pleased and excited to be here.
So am I.
All right. Our next question, final question, comes to us from Heather Rothwell. How do I deal with my empty nest now that my kids are grown?
Heather. My mom just went through the same thing. And she didn't handle it well, but she did get really into stained glass. So is there a hobby that you've always wanted to try? I mean, you've been so used to spending your money and your time on your kids. So now I encourage you to spend your money and your time at making things for your kids. That could be bowls or knitting or stained glass or macrame. Macrame is really popular right now. And you don't do something that you don't want to monetize. Now, I know what you're thinking. That's not going to really reimburse me for the money that I got back. But the second you start monetizing something that you're good at and you enjoy, you might hate it. So do something that brings you joy and and give it to your kids so that they can always have a piece of you.
So the nest is empty and you miss them and you want to know how to continue on. Well, in lieu of finding a new hobby or starting over, you can just continue to mother them. I'm going to end up letting Ugly take over from where I leave off because we may be in the same track, and my bad advice may get a little too ugly. But if you ever heard of Munchausen by proxy, you invite them over for dinner, and they get sick, and they need to be mothered more by you, and the nest is no longer empty. Ugly, do you have anything you'd like to add? Or are you going in a different direction?
I absolutely no. I went a different direction this time. Thank you, Bad. Here's the thing. Your nest isn't empty if you fill it with shit. You're getting a job at a discount store. The goods there are cheap. You want most of them. There's a Tinkerbell lamp. You could buy that for your niece. That's a 10-pack of yo-yos. $5? Sign me up. You get a job there. Your shift is midnight to 4 a.m. You use your discount, and you use it every day. You fill your nest, baby bird, mama bird, daddy bird, any bird who's not a baby. Not baby. Stop me now.
Hey, baby.
Listen up, little baby.
I'm listening.
Step 1's complete. You've got your nest empty. You killed your kids, and now they're gone. So, now, the plan is you just have to act like a dumb little woman. Oh, I don't know what happened to my kids. Oh, what happened? Oh. No one's going to believe that you're capable of murder because you're just a woman. You're too stupid to plot a murder, right? Ooh. You can't do this with the facial. What happened to my children? Oh no.
Well, and we're going to stop there because well done, all of you. Yeah.
Oh, the Winkler was Alexis the whole time. What? Oh, I'm embarrassed.
I feel that way after I see my own face with a beard on, and then he goes away, and I'm like, oh no, where'd he go?
Where'd he go?
I freaking hate it.
I feel like the Winkler is what Haley's serial killer name would be. Like the newspapers would label her the Winkler.
Like it's because she does a Henry Winkler impersonation every time she kills.
Hello, it's me, Harry Winkler. Okay.
Yep.
No, it's
You got it.
Chuck Normal debacle of 2021 all over again.
Chuck Normal. To be fair, I was saying Chuck Norris, normal floor.
Chuck Norris, normal florist.
There's another one she can't do.
Chuck Norris, normal floral.
Chuck Norris, normal floral.
You just said Chuck Norris.
And Chuck Norman.
Chuck Norris.
All right, friends, one more time, I'm going to put this up here. If you're enjoying what you're seeing and you feel like donating to the cause of this insanity, our Venmo is always available to you at the IT Crowd.
Welcome.
Operators are standing by to take your calls. Thank you for coming to IT Crowd Thon 2021.
Is she on the phone again?
Yeah, they're asking about our car's extended warranty.
Oh.
Tell them we don't have one.
We don't have one.
We take two.
We take two.
Do they have two in stock?
Tell them about the stars.
Hey, we have stars.
Not you.
Alex, tell them about the actual stars.
What are we talking about?
Well, I'll share. So based just on how... Oh, I'm sorry. Are you taking a phone call?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, they're asking about our car's extended warranty?
Oh, tell them we don't have one.
We don't have one.
We'll take two. They have two on the side. Tell them about the stars.
Is this Kathy Noble? I'm so sorry about the comment I said earlier. She's calling me. She's upset.
She doesn't have your number, and I know that.
I have her number.
I have your mom's number. Every time I search mom on my phone, your mom comes up first.
I would like you to delete that.
Whenever I try to text Katie Noble, Kathy Noble's right there.
Please no.
You gave it to us for safety.
That's my mom.
Your mom's the phone?
Phone.
Ah!
Get your grubby hands off my mom.
No, we gave each other our parents' numbers in case of emergency when we lived together.
I give you guys fake ones. If I disappear,
Now all the real numbers.
Okay, what the hell are the stores?
So the IT Crowd Facebook has been doing really well, and we've been doing this for a while. Based with our followers and number of likes we have, we actually qualified for like Facebook's like monetization program that they have called Stars. So I've activated it. So if you're watching on like Facebook on your mobile device and you see down there at the bottom, there's like this little star emblem that says give this creator stars. You can give us stars that way. And every star is a penny for us. And it's just a Facebook monetization process through that.
Do they have to pay for the penny?
They may have to pay. You can click and look. And you know what? If you don't want it, you can continue through Venmo. It's just we're being recognized as just being affluent creators on Facebook right now. So it's pretty cool to start. So it's just another progress and move forward.
Maybe you could say, we are the stars.
Look at Jeff and the logo up there.
It's so cute.
I've been here the whole time.
My God, the Winkler!
All right, we're going to move on to our next game, a popular one amongst the IT department. This is a game called 90-Second Detective.
I forgot we were playing this game.
We only have 8 minutes.
I know.
Any small talk.
This game does have another name that doesn't imply a time limit, but I think it's really just a dangling challenge to us at this point. We have to keep it.
Oh, no.
So in this game, they're going to have to solve a heinous murder crime, but only one of them is going to know what happened. So we are going to keep Katie, and everyone else is going to go away for a little bit.
Oh, thank God. I'm not good at this game.
Well, you're the one who has to communicate it to everybody else.
Great.
So,
I got to write down. All right, I'm ready.
the location comes to us from Nathan Imhoff. You don't need to write that down. The location is a Blockbuster Video.
Okay.
The occupation of the victim comes to us from Tori Marie. And the occupation is a graffiti artist. And then finally, the weapon comes to us from Aileen Cairns. It is a Swiffer.
Guys, okay. I'm about to do you dirty, and I'm sorry in advance.
Here we go. So, what's the location?
A blockbuster.
What's the occupation?
A graffiti artist.
And the weapon?
A Swiffer.
All right. I'm going to get my timer set.
I'm
And
so
when the first person comes in, the time will begin.
Hello?
That's me. Oh, I thought that was a different person. Okay, let me turn my volume up. How about a Becca?
Rada, 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 rada.
Rada, rada, rada.
Rada, rada, rada.
I got her. Sloop, sloop, sloop. Bump. Oh, no, no, no.
Yada dampen. Do do do. Boom.
Chicka. Boop. Zoop, zoop, zoop. Like, what? Zoop, zip, zip, zip.
Oh, how do I know?
Oh! Okay. Soup, soup, soup. Mama. Shrimp. Mail.
Yeah?
No. What about? Okay.
No? Hold on. Ben?
Oh!
Boom.
I'm gonna hand to see the signs.
We were on location.
Wait.
We were on a location.
No.
What now is good? No.
Oh! The first one was location. Oh no.
Good luck. Anyway.
Shmoop. Yep.
Ooh.
Bloop, bloop, bloop. Stoop.
No.
That was location.
No.
Oh, she got whoa. Yeah, No. Flip.
No.
Sink. Sloop. What? Haiti.
I'm so sorry. Hold on. Banana, banana.
Shoop. Swipe. Wipe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Babada scabada.
This is funny. Gotta piece together some. Thank you. There was some confusion at the start.
We're already at 4.5 minutes, guys.
Oh no. Okay. But the stamp wasn't. Oh. Welcome. Stop. Let's get shrimp. Swoop.
Oh, para la biblioteca.
Wait. Yeah.
Okay. Let's get it. Oh,
yeah.
but let's get it.
Okay. Floof.
Oh, the floof.
Oh.
But let's get it. Let's get it.
Oh, please.
All right. Ba-da-ba.
Ba-da-ba.
Mm-hmm. But let's go. Oh. So, ooh. But let's go. Flu. What the? Oui.
All right, and that's the game. Well, that's time. I'm gonna bring everyone back. Guys, I thought this one was gonna be easy.
I'm sorry. I'm sober and I'm sorry.
To be fair, I did, for some reason in my head, think we were starting with the occupation. No, wait, no. I thought we were starting with an object. Let's move on.
An objectification
of myself, absolutely, and all women.
All right. So that clocked in at 6 minutes and 58 seconds.
Okay.
Still not our longest. Alexis, what was the location?
I know the location that Alex was trying to portray to me, but I also watched Katie try to get the location, and I know what she was trying to say to Haley, and Haley just didn't get it. So the location that Alex gave to me was library. What Katie was trying to say was Blockbuster.
It was Blockbuster.
Can I say what my guess was?
Blockbuster.
That was my last-ditch effort. I was like,
all I saw.
You go.
My guess was postcard.
Yes.
I could tell that you were thinking like post office or something.
And then I went to passport stamper, and then he said library, and I was like, maybe it is.
That was the most beautiful moment of clarity that I've seen Haley have, and it's still being the wrong answer.
Oh my God, Aaron said that's a shirt. The IT crowd, I'm sober and I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
This dumpster needs a rebrand.
All right, so that was the location. What was the occupation, Alexis?
Graffiti artist?
Yes, it was graffiti artist.
Yeah.
And what was the weapon?
Feather duster.
Alex?
Feather duster?
Haley?
Duster.
Katie?
Specifically a Swiffer.
Oh.
That's specific.
All right. Name brand. Like, name brand? That's like saying, oh, it wasn't a toothbrush. It was specifically a Colgate toothbrush. Yeah, get out of here. We're taking Brother Buster.
I'll give you partial credit for that one. So well done.
Skippy. Yeah.
I had so many selfies during that.
The coming back, yeah.
Beautiful.
I'm so confused.
So what's the rule with Haley? Haley, do you prefer sounds like or names like or...
You're trying to pin this on me. You're trying to say this was my fault. And
Alexis got it.
she is smarter than me. Oh, wait.
So Alexis has the brain today.
Yeah.
Alexis finally got the brain today.
No.
Am I where I think I am? Oh,
Wait, put your hand up.
I'm cupping you.
No.
Shouldn't do that on camera.
All right, we're going to move on to our final game. Our final game is a game called Sex With Me. Which
Me and Haley were just playing that.
It's so hard because it goes the wrong way.
This is a game where, oh God, they are going to joke about what sex with them is like, using suggestions that we got from you all. So, starting things off, suggestion from Debbie Willis Hamlin: sex with me is like ice sculpting.
Sex with me is like ice sculpting, dangerous and wet.
Sex with me is like ice sculpting. Doing it with a chainsaw is easier.
Sex with me is like ice sculpting. You're not really sure how to do it.
Sex with me is like ice sculpting. It's competitive, and I gotta come first.
Sex with me is like ice sculpting. The last time I participated, I was at the zoo. It's just a true story.
Sex with me is like ice sculpting. It always ends up at a fancy wedding.
Sex with me is like ice sculpting. The results of it can be seen once a year in Lidditz.
Sex with me is like ice sculpting. Don't lick it or you'll get stuck.
Sex with... Go ahead, Alexis.
I already did one. Go ahead.
Sex with me is like ice sculpting, cold and detail-oriented.
Sex with me is like ice sculpting. I definitely know what that is.
Next one. This one comes to us from Joe Germano. Sex with me is like polo.
The sport? Sex with me is like polo. It's competitive, and I gotta come first.
Sex with me is like polo. I'm just waiting on a Marco.
Sex with me is like polo. If it's not the kind with horses, I'm not really interested.
Sex with me is like polo. A lot of people walk past the storefront and go, huh, that's still in business? I thought that closed years ago.
Another father.
Last one. This one comes to us from Elizabeth Burkholder. Sex with me is like insurance auditing.
You know, sex with me is like insurance auditing. It pays really well, but at what cost?
And that's the game! Give it up for Katie Noble. Give it up for all of you. And give it up for yourselves at home. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, friends and IT department members.
Yeah!
And thank you for sticking with us for an extra 8 minutes past the time that we never end on time. That's...
Sex with me is like the IT crowd. It never ends on time.
Sex with me is like the IT crowd. Every couple of, the 15-minute increments, I'm begging you to donate to my Venmo.
Sex with me is like the IT crowd. Someone's always missing.
Sex with me is like the IT crowd. I only get you here under like a weird pretense of a theme.
Sex with me is like the IT crowd. I mean, I'll laugh at your joke.
Sex with me is like the IT crowd. Katie's here now.
Yay!
And with that, thank you all for coming tonight. Thanks for watching. Thank you for donating to our Venmo, or thank you for just being here and supporting us. We'll be seeing a lot more of Katie from now on. She's going to be joining us on a little bit of a more regular basis. So get used to it and get hype. Next week, Jonathan might be back. So he says. We'll see if it's true.
Yeah.
God, all good things must come to an end, right, team?
Yeah, I'm second season, so get ready for some rewrites.
Ooh,
New games.
it's a soft reboot. I love
Second
it.
season, Jonathan is king.
I thought everybody cast as Jonathan. Jonathan is new me. Katie's new Haley.
No, I'm new Jonathan.
Oh, but I thought I was new Jonathan.
I thought new Jonathan was you.
You're right.
I don't know.
Aren't we all new Jonathan?
Aw.
What does flag look like?
Except Jonathan.
Yeah, he's old Jonathan.
No, he's just Jonathan.
Thanks, Brian. I'm happy to be here too.
Aw, more
Pay
female.
attention to you guys in the comments.
No, yeah. It's so lovely to have you here, Katie. I'm glad you joined us.
Yeah, TurboTax reunite.
Terrible text.
Terrible
Terrible text.
Terrible tags.
TurboTax. Someone explain what TurboTax is.
No.
Terrible text.
Turn the show off.
The IT Crowd.